Don't change the channel. We just still have Alison Pryor here. She is in the Weather Center to talk about another warm, high UV index day here in the Tennessee Valley. I
sure am. John Martin, way to pay attention to the weather that I had right before this. He's doing so well at 4:45 in the morning. The main kind of weather worry maybe for the day today, and it's not even a big worry, is just the fact that we have a few spots of some patchy fog this morning. Primarily seeing it on the map right now through the Sequatchie Valley, so some of our western communities, if you're on either of those ridge lines on either side, heading into the valley this morning, going to school, heading into work, do watch out as you're coming down the mountains, so there's going to be a little bit of patchy fog. Now there is some lower level, but still some slight little mist that may end up turning into becoming dense enough for fog, developing in some of our other river and stream valleys. So heads up really kind of across the area. If you typically drive through a spot that may have some fog, it could have a little bit of that reduced visibility this morning. All right, now let's kind of transition over, talk about those temperatures and the rest of the day. 66 degrees currently in Chattanooga, so it's certainly a mild start, even warm you may say, for this morning. A little bit cooler to the east. Athens now is at 59 degrees, and notice Murphy in North Carolina is at 51 degrees. But for most people, just probably a light layer is all you need this morning, and then overall the rest of the day, it's all going to be about that sunshine. So as we look at our hour-by-hour forecast, at 9 a.m., 68 degrees. So already kind of hitting that room temperature pretty much, but outside, especially if you're standing directly in the sunlight. There's going to be a brief window of time this morning with wind from the south to the southeast, very light in nature, but overall, when we're looking ahead to the afternoon hours, generally that wind from the northeast at about 5 to 8 miles per hour. And even though we'll have that northeast breeze, it is not going to stop those temperatures from climbing up. So 85 at 3 o'clock, 86 degrees at 5 p.m. Now, we do have that humidity this morning. That moisture is going to be dwindling down as we progress into the afternoon. So not quite as humid this afternoon as it was yesterday afternoon. At 7 o'clock, mostly sunny skies, 83 degrees, but also this evening, there will be a chance for a couple, just very slim chance for a couple of spotty showers for our eastern communities. So you'll notice on our clouds and radar map, really nothing showing up. We do have a few scattered clouds across our area right now, making the moon look really pretty in the night sky. I noticed it as I was driving into work. Any kind of major rain and storm activity, we continue to see that well off to the north and west of us, as it's been all week long, and that pattern is going to continue for the day today. So here's a check for your Thursday afternoon. Again, mainly sunny skies. We'll begin to see a few clouds progressing into our eastern communities this afternoon into the evening time, and that's when there could be a few of those little spotty showers that I was talking about. Chances today just at 10%. Most likely you're just going to be enjoying the sunshine for the day today. Looking ahead to tomorrow, a greater mix of sun and clouds. So we'll call it partly sunny skies for your Friday. We will have a few isolated showers and storms for Friday, mainly seeing that energy and that moisture coming in from a system that's off the Atlantic coastline, so pushing in from the east to the west, giving us that isolated activity. For Saturday and Sunday, it's basically going to be more of the same. So that mix of sun and clouds, no great organization, but we will have the chance each day for some isolated to scattered showers and storms. Certainly not a washout. I would still keep my outdoor plans for the weekend, but just keep in mind there may be a shower that does end up popping up on one of those days. Now, because it's not going to be organized activity, we're not expecting widespread rainfall across the area. When we look at the allergy forecast for the next 5 days, yes, generally staying in that high category. Yesterday's pollen count had both grass and all those tree pollens in the high category, so there was a double whammy that both of them were high yesterday. Today it's probably going to be more the same. We'll get that official report at 9 a.m. But 86 for your high temperature, mainly sunny. It's going to be a nice day. Tonight 62, mostly clear and mild, and then tomorrow 82 for your high, partly sunny, and those isolated storms. Here's the check of that 7-day forecast. If you're watching at the top of the 4:30, I mentioned in the headlines that each day there's at least a chance for a little bit of rain, but notice the highest on there is only 30%. So that means your gardens, you're probably going to want to have to start watering them. If you already, I don't know, do people put grass seed down in the spring? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, so what you kind of look for is temperatures that don't really get above like 70, 75 with a couple days of consecutive rain. So if you're going to overseed, maybe throw out some of the dandelion killer and all that kind of stuff. We hadn't really had that.
Yeah, no,
hadn't been a great opportunity for it. So a lot of people out there, they're hosing it down every day.
Putting the sprinklers in.
We will do that for a little bit longer, and then maybe start looking to the sky for a little bit of rainfall and saying, okay, now we're ready.
Yeah.
All right, Allison, thank you very much.